Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. It's time for another paralogue! And this time it's one that I haven't done before. Ignatz and Raphael, two sons of merchant families, set out to put an end to a series of monster attacks on merchants in Alliance territories. That does sound like we're fighting monsters again. One does wonder why we would be doing that? I guess we'll find out.
So, basically we just gotta defeat their leader, right? Then why don't we approach from... that won't work at all. Horses won't fit through there. I can't figure this out. I give up. But enemies never move how you want them to in a real battle, do they?
They totally do.
I reckon I learned better on the battlefield.
Professor, I need to speak with you.
Ignatz, you alright?
I received a letter from my brother back home. There's some disturbing news. Monsters have been attacking merchants within the Alliance territories.
That happens all the time.
It does?
I mean, that's how my parents died, so...
Wait, I didn't know there was monsters.
Raphael, I didn't mean to bring up such a sensitive topic in your presence.
Hey, don't worry about that. Come on, let's hear the rest of it.
Very well. These attacks seem to be focused on specific merchants. Those who are traveling from the territory of House Gloucester to the Regan Dukedom. Merchants traveling in the opposite direction, from Regan to Gloucester, don't suffer nearly as many attacks.
That doesn't make any sense. Someone's gotta deal with those monsters, though.
Agreed. At this rate, my father and brother can't conduct business without risking their lives. Professor, could you assist me? I need your help exterminating these creatures.
Now you're talking. I'm going too. I'm not learning anything in a classroom. You're gonna go, right, Professor? Don't you want to help these folks?
Okay, wait. They're attacking merchants that are going from Gloucester to Regan, but not from Regan to Gloucester. So, is this basically either Edelgard or the... I hate this name. Those who slither in the dark. I hate that name so much. But is that one of them preparing for an attack on Deirdre? Because that's the capital of the Regan territory. Could be.
Yeah, I knew you couldn't resist.
Thank you so much, Professor. And Raphael, I can't begin to express my gratitude.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Well, yeah, I recognize this map. Maybe this was actually what they showed that, like, treehouse segment and not the other fight that was on this map. I'm not sure. Yeah, I get why they reuse maps for, like, the generic auxiliary battles, but reusing maps for paralogs seems kind of lame to me. I mean, it would be one thing if it were, like... So I know... Well, okay, so let me back up. I know a lot of people have compared this game to Genealogy of the Holy War, which is a game, I should clarify, I haven't actually played. But I do know some things about it. And I know that the maps in that game are absolutely enormous. And if you put them together, it actually basically, like, forms, like, the map of the world, more or less. Like, it's not just, like, some zoomed-in little bitty, town or city or battlefield or whatever. It's like, it is like large swaths of territory that, when you join the maps together, you get like a big map of well, I mean, not of the entire world, but of large countries and things. So like in that context, it would make sense to reuse maps and then to, like, for these kinds of battles, if you were going to make a game like that, that had this kind of generic battle system, you're like, okay, you're fighting in Alliance territory near House Gloucester, so you're going to fight on the Gloucester map somewhere, and then you could just move, like, the starting positions around. And they kind of do that, like, like, you have the battles, where you take the same map and you're, like, a little ways up or a little ways down or left or right or whatever. So, I mean, there is some of that But at the same time, like, a map like this is not really big enough to justify, in my opinion, its reuse across 2 different paralogs. Like, sure, they're both set in and around the Gloucester territory, so that part kind of makes sense. But at the same time, like, you know, it's like it's the exact same location. Like, why would we be fighting in the exact same location that we were last time? I don't know. That's disappointing to me. Like, for the generic battles is one thing, but for this, come on, guys. Let's just make another map. Anyway, okay, enough of that. So I can deploy 11 units. You know, maybe one of these days I will end up, like, recruiting somebody from outside of my house. I have obviously not been trying to. I actually was planning to wait until later to say this, but I'm not, like, opposed to doing it. I just kind of want to wait and use, like, the other house's units when I'm playing with the other house. Well, in this case, all that's left is the Blue Lions, but still, I want to focus, in each run, to focus on the units that are specific to that house, and then later we can optimize for, like, having all the best units or something. And then as for the faculty, I don't know. Maybe sometime I'll do, like, a faculty heavy run or something like that, but using them just doesn't seem as interesting to me. By the time you can recruit them, for the most part, they're not that good. Maybe if I'd worked really hard to recruit Catherine, if I'd recruited Shamir, yeah, she could have been fine, but yeah, like Eloise, Hanneman and Manuela, they're good. Who knows about Seth and Cyril? Anyway, but yeah, whatever. I'll talk about that more in depth later. This is probably not the time for it. So let's figure out what we want to do here. Which of these 2 sides? So it looks like we gotta, like, go rush this bridge, knock it down, and then give these people, these merchants here, an escape route. So we want to put some mobility on this side. Of course, we can stride. So you can put up to 5 units on that side and up to 6 units on this side. Let's swap, like, you two, maybe. Alright, Ignatz is stuck over here, Raphael's stuck over there. Take it, yeah. So we got the 2 mobile units here. We have one of them, like, run up, knock this guy out, the other one drop the bridge, maybe. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if Hilda can take this guy out with a hand axe, which she cannot. There's no issues doubling that guy with a hand axe. Well, this could be where Lysithia's warp comes in, I suppose. I haven't equipped Darting Blow on her, but she does have it, so I'll do that before I start. But yeah, so we could actually warp her with Lysithia, and then yeah, get that guy down, or warp Ignatz for that matter, maybe. Oh, but we don't have anybody over here to stride. That's the problem. I mean, I guess we don't have to do this turn 1. I'd surely like to, though. Although, maybe I don't even want to. Well, wait, it's this guy that we need to... Why am I talking about taking out this guy? That guy's a lot faster. This guy's not so much. Yeah, if we drop the bridge, and then we'll have somebody standing in front of it, so long as the enemies go in before the green units, they should be fine. So, yeah. And Hilda should be able to double this guy. Easy. The question is, can she kill him? He's got 10 defense, 35 HP. Hilda has 32 attack. That's 22. Yep, that's it. That's a kill. Okay. So we need to put one of our stride bots over there. That's probably going to be Flame. And then, yeah. So that's the plan on that side. And then on this side, we've got Claude, Raphael, and some mages. And we should consider actually putting Marianne in front. Nah, it doesn't matter. She's got physic. Okay. Yeah, I think that's going to be the setup, and now I just need to go mess with abilities a little bit. So, while I'm messing with this, I just wanted to show what triangle attack actually does. Can only be activated when 3 allied flyers, including this unit, are adjacent to an enemy. Plus 8 might, plus 40 crit, plus 30 hits. So it's not a guaranteed crit, the way it is in a lot of games. Maybe all of them. Plus 40 crit is a lot. Of course, the activation conditions are as ridiculous as ever, so not actually good, but it is amusing. You don't actually have to have the other units have triangle attack is maybe the relevant thing, right? You can just do a Pegasus and two Wyverns or something. It's fine. Alright, done messing about, and I'm ready to go.
Monsters! Be gone!
Look! The monsters are attacking those merchants again.
Looks like there's some humans mixed in there. Maybe they're controlling the monsters. If they are, do you think we just have to take out the leader?
Let's get started, before it's too late.
The merchants could probably escape, but we gotta get rid of those enemies who are blocking the path.
Raphael, I just thought you didn't understand battlefield
Look,
tactics.
a drawbridge. We can use that to cross, but we'll need to lower it first.
Yeah, actually, these are Alliance soldiers. Why would we be fighting them? That's a... This is the guy that we gotta take out to actually end the chapter. Okay. Alright, let's start... Yeah, I didn't even look at that one, my actual preps. Let's start with Flame. Doing Yield Stride.
Nice.
Well done.
Who, me? Let's get to it.
And Lainey can come up here, lower the drawbridge. Doink. Haha. No damage. Alright, Ignat's probably his best matchup is going to be against this guy. And maybe Byleth just goes and takes this guy out right away. Yeah, I like that.
Ready anytime.
Or, alternatively, we do it the other way around. Nice! Dang, Ignatz!
Grown.
Thought you weren't a good unit. Oh, what are you doing, Violet? Alright, so that went smoothly. Probably should pay attention where these monsters are. Got a guy with a battalion. Definitely want to take him out.
Who, me?
Let's go ahead and stride over here as well.
That helps.
Hey, thanks. I got this.
I'm actually less afraid of this guy than I am of Italians. It looks like... I mean, I probably don't want to aggro the wolf, though. Not just yet.
I stand ready.
Let's see, how much damage do you do? 19. I would guess... Yeah, that's not going to do much to Lorenz. Oh, does he have... He doesn't have 1 to 3 range. No. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Huh. Can do some interesting things with Lysithia's super range. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, yeah, let's have Raphael punch this guy. And then...
Ready and willing.
Am I willing to aggro this wolf is the question, or one of the wolves. One of the options... Claude's not going to be able to kill that guy without aggroing it. This one... Although maybe... Well, if I focus in this direction, probably I won't get overwhelmed while I'm trying to engage that wolf. Maybe it's fine. Oh, Claude can get all the way in here and take out this archer. That works for me. Not the best hit rate. I guess 31... That's more likely 169 or 284s. I think 169 is just barely... It's not even counting for like what the brave bow odds are, but... Alright. Yeah, I think I'm willing to have Lorenz take this guy. Well, hold on. Let's see. 28 attack and 25 attack. So 14 and... He's got 45 HP? Wow. That's surprising. Yeah, it's like this guy does 17 attack, but yeah, he'd be fine. He's got enough speed that these guys aren't doubling him, so why not? Oh, this archer comes after him too? That's annoying. Well, okay, hold on.
I knew you had it in you.
It certainly does. I mean, I guess... Oh, the monster doesn't go after him from... Well, that's probably because it doesn't think it can move there because the guy's in the way. Oh. Oh, shit. Training Lance. Ugh. So he could just one-shot him with Ragnarok, but Ragnarok weighs 9. I don't really want to do that. First, this guy's gonna have a terrible hit rate. the 3 range penalty. And Lorenz might actually survive that much damage anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. Risk it for the biscuit.
I think not.
Ah. Gonna find out. So 12. No.
We must all do our part.
Strength and speed. So I think he would survive all 3 attacks. I don't think this guy's just gonna come in as doing 16 damage. Also, apparently he's not coming in across at all. Nice swift movement from the green units there. Could they really not have gone across? Maybe they were afraid to, but silly. Alright, so let's have Leonie 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I want her to be standing right here and like pull that mage. I guess I don't actually need her to be the one to take this guy out in order to do that. And have Ignatz do it, I guess. Also get him moving a little further down, use curve shot. Alright, you're home free, merchants. I don't want that. 2, 3, 4. Ah. Lane can't reach to heal. Sad. Alright, so we can aggro a couple archers. And then Byleth can't counterattack them, which is annoying. What are you gonna do?
Thank you.
A bit disappointing.
Yeah. You really need more magic so you can increase your rescue range. Be a rescue ranger. Alright, so this guy... We should be able to break his armor without too much trouble. You can take his attack range off. Doesn't matter at this point. Oh. One shots him with the gauntlet, but wood quad. Goddamn. And yeah. Oh, I guess this guy only has 4 movement? Oh, that's why he didn't attack Lawrence. This explains much. Alright, let's have... Claws. Get the back parts. Lawrence. Here. Break the armor.
Nobles must be strong.
Lysithea. Does not double, sadly, so she can't one-shot this guy while also breaking his barrier. Oh well. I'm sure she'll be able to finish him off next turn without requiring anyone else's assistance. Did I actually block that guy from coming in because now the wolf can't move? I might have done that. I didn't actually want to do that. I wanted him to come in and attack, but he may not have that opportunity.
Watch and learn.
Oh, he's going the other way. Okay. Go, merchants, go. Do they only have... Oh, they have 4 movement. Okay. I think the 3... Oh, no, that's 4. Okay. So... We wanted to be cheeky. I guess we could send Leonie around this way to stay out of the wolf's range and take curve shot attacks on this guy, but... That doesn't really seem necessary. Figure out what I want to do with that in a second. Yeah, let's get Ignatz up here, so just so he can be closer to the front. Could have avoided a counterattack with the bow, but not exactly a lot of damage coming in at him anyway. Alright. Yeah, I don't mind aggroing the wolf with this group here, so I'll probably just go ahead and do that. Byleth standing here. And... although I can take out that guy. We might as well... he's attacking Byleth, right? Yeah, oh well. Guess I won't bother trading Hilda hand axe then. Alright, meanwhile, this guy needs to go. I think we will let Lysithea do that. I think she can do it from here. Yeah. That Thyrsus staff, it's pretty frickin' good!
My efforts are paying off.
Alright, so we can kind of start working our way across this way. The wolf will probably go after Byleth regardless, because Byleth seems to draw a lot of aggro. So... he does not have the best resistance, it would appear. Yeah. Marianne, how far can you get with your healing? Not as far as I would like, but maybe it doesn't matter. If we look at this guy, and I guess we'll turn on the guys with the gambits too. If we come in here, hit this guy, dance back out, then only these two can get to Leonie. So even if she gets hit again by both of these guys, she takes 10 and 10 more damage. She's down to 10 HP. She's got 17 defense. Oh, that guy has 20 attack. Okay. Okay, so that's not a great plan. But we can do that, and then she can't take all that damage. Yeah, so that should be fine. And he's still going after Byleth, because of course he is. And I guess technically Let's see. 10, 11, and... I mean, that would be enough to kill her if they all hit. But now that I moved her that close... No, Marianne still can't heal. I could potentially move Marianne up with Claude and Lorenz, such that... Or Claude and Raphael, such that she would heal, though. Actually... Let's do that. Just to be safe.
Did the trick. Is this power really mine?
Probably. And we'll just draw this guy out with Claude. Level 20, alright.
Gotta keep improving.
It was pretty predictable, yeah. And the attack lines definitely help with that. Okay. Escape! Alright, so now we're a little ways away on this side, which is unfortunate. We could potentially use a warp to help with that. Think about who I would potentially want to warp over. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, I could do that, and I think he wouldn't even be in this guy's range. Yeah, he wouldn't. And this guy doesn't have a weapon, so I don't have to worry about that. And then we can have Leonie snipe this guy. And that seems pretty good. So, yeah, sure, let's do that. Do we need to use Lorenz's dragback to help with this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Not unless we'd rather have Raphael attack this guy. I don't think it'll matter. Well, alright. Let's have him attack the mage. Let us do that. So, best way to do that... Probably... Yeah, we can just do this and do... Oh, maybe we could have used its stride. Maybe that would have been better. But whatever. This is fine. Okay. There's probably also time for a big ol' assault troop. It's not as... Go Gambit is what I was gonna say. But I guess, yeah, any two of them, these three can disable this guy with 2 Gambits. So, who do we give this kill to? Probably... Hilda. Nice. Ugh.
Maybe I was too lazy.
Yeah. Not so nice, that.
Oh, nice.
Alright, so we get... yeah, I mean, this
I
should be
recover
fine.
you. I am here.
Hey, Authority, let's go.
Practice yields
Battalion
results.
Desperation, such a relevant skill. Oh yeah. Got that Woot Steel. Alright. It is pretty nice to have. Sure. Okay, so now we're almost certainly going to want to stride this coming turn. That's easy to set up for. Does mean that shove is not relevant.
Thanks.
And they all get out. Hooray. Yeah, let's go ahead and do what I just said. And stride for these 3.
Sorry. That helps.
We should at least be able to have Lysithea pop that guy. Would we rather do it with somebody else? Possibly Claude, actually. So he has not gotten his class master yet. And Lysithea can heal, potentially. Okay. Speaking of which... who's getting the kill on this guy? He's got 2 stages. So let's have Blaine do this. And then Adder. Ignatz would like to get to level 20. That'll do it. Right? I think everyone over here is already level 20. So that's not a consideration. Lysithea is too far away to attack the boss, but not if we use Lorenz's drag back. So that's fun. You can get the boss mostly dead with Raphael. Want? Or we can just go hit this guy. Yeah, so let's see. Get to there. Let's do this. I'm just gonna try to set up a heal. Not want to shove Raphael. Well, I guess taking out the boss probably makes more sense than trying to set up that heal. So let's... Yeah, that's an easy kill. So before we do that, Raphael or Hilda, you both got your class masteries. I guess we'll give the kill to Raphael because he needs to get to A punching. Go, Lysithea.
What do you think you're doing? Don't get in the way of our duty.
Your duty? You're letting monsters wreak havoc on innocent people.
Shut it! It's got nothing to do with you.
Got him.
I'm not looking forward to telling the Count.
Count?
Looks like we took care of him.
Which one is a
That
Count?
man mentioned the Count. What could Count Gloucester have to do with all this?
Is it Count Gloucester? Are there not other counts? Leonie MVP. She did do a lot. We did manage to not have Raphael be the MVP again, so that's good. Leicester Mercenaries. Okay, cool. Victor Private Military. Huh. That's Ignaz's private military? Okay.
Thank you so much. We're safe now, and it's all due to your efforts. I can't bear to think what might have happened if you hadn't shown up.
Yay! A happy ending for everyone.
If you don't mind me asking, were you headed to the Regan Dukedom?
We were. We traveled around the Alliance selling our wares. I heard this route was dangerous, but...
Dangerous, you say? Are you referring to the recent cases of merchants being attacked on that route?
That's right. We can't turn a profit without going to Deirdre. I don't know what Count Gloucester is thinking.
I had a feeling it might be. You're certain?
Looks that way. I think he's unhappy with merchants contributing to House Regan's wealth. It seems
What?
like he's been at odds with them forever. They say even the previous Duke Regan's death...
Was that the Count's fault too?
It's only a rumor, but it was Count Gloucester himself who lured the late Duke Regan out. If I recall correctly, he invited the Duke to his estate to strike a deal on some valuable art pieces. I believe the Duke brought a pair of merchants with him to assess the pieces in question, but... alas, it seems those merchants lost their lives alongside him. A terrible misfortune. I wish these nobles wouldn't get us common folk mixed up in their feuds.
Wait.
You came from Garreg Mach, right? I'll send some wares your way as thanks for all your help.
Totally Raphael's parents. Which, okay, alright, hold on. So first of all, merchants going from Count Gloucester's territory to Duke Regan's territory would not contribute to Duke Regan's wealth. They would contribute to Count Gloucester's wealth. Those are exports. What the hell? That's not how money works, you guys. Okay, second of all, this is like one of those things, I mean, we'll see how this plays out, but this is one of those things where it's like everything is too wrapped up. Like, it's, you know, you create this like too small of a world situation. Like, it's one thing when you have like, you know, leader of powerful noble house A and leader of powerful noble house B, and they have some like backstory together. I mean, that makes sense. You know, nobles, you know, very powerful families, they're going to interact with each other. Like, Ignaz and Raphael's families are not the only merchants in the alliance. Like, they shouldn't be involved in, you know, every, you know, transaction that's going on or whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, that was my ma and pa.
My parents received the request initially, but they had other business. They recommended Raphael's parents as substitutes. We could never have imagined.
Yeah, and I guess it that they did at least say there were art pieces, so it makes sense that Ignaz's parents were the ones that they asked for, because, well, actually I guess I don't know that Ignaz's interest in art is specifically because his parents like traded in art, but it seems like a reasonable inference.
Yes, he's Lawrence's father.
Okay, that's enough of that. It's just a rumor, right? So who cares? Even if it's true, that's our parents' business. It's got nothing to do with us.
But you
got no idea what really happened, right, Ignaz? And I bet Lawrence doesn't know either. The way I see it, it was monsters that killed my parents. They died in an accident. I got no reason to hate anyone or blame somebody else for their deaths.
And I don't know about
I don't have
that.
time for that. I got my little sis to worry about instead.
Raphael.
Now that that's settled, let's head back. What do you think that merchant's gonna send us? I hope it's food.
Your choices really matter. Is he a nice guy or is he a good man? I think he's both. I think he's more of a nice guy than a good. Well, it's a tough call. I mean, you know, he's definitely a nice guy, but he's also a good man. I don't know. This seems like the bigger compliment.
Yes, he really is.
Extra large bullion. All right, let's go. And a short axe. Okay. And a short spear. Okay. And a killer bow. Okay. Those are some items that we just got. No one could deny it. Alright, well, that'll do it for this episode. And next time, we're gonna fight some more monsters. Well, it's probably just one monster. Meat? Disaster. I don't want meat as my reward. That's underwhelming. But I'll get some rocks too. So, you know, can't go wrong with rocks. Alright. So yeah, I'll see you next time for the last auxiliary battle. Well then.